Hi, I'm Brad Wild from the Go Wild team at RE/MAX. So the numbers are in for November, and this is what's going on in the Guelph real estate market. We look at the number of sales we had this month. There were 154 sales, so basically flat from November of 2017. Looking at active listings, there's 329 active listings on the market, so that's up considerably. That's up 22% from what we had in last November. And then looking at number of new listings to hit the market, again, that was relatively flat from last year, so 184 listings, so just 4 less new listings that came on the market in this November. If we look at our average sale price, we had an average sale price of $504,000 in the city of Guelph, and that's for all housing types. So that's up 2% from what we had in November of last year. And then diving into more detail, detached houses, they're up actually 5% from November of last year. Attached houses, they're up 13% with an average sale price of $446,000. And then looking at our condo style apartments, they're actually flat from November of 2017. But with condos, if we look at all of the sales in 2018, so the average across all of 2018 versus 2017, they're actually up 8.5%. So this month you have to take it with a grain of salt. Probably just means we didn't have as many high-end condos sell this November compared to last year. Now looking at the average list to sale price ratio in Guelph, it's 99.9%. So on average, houses are selling for basically full list. Again, you have to look at different housing categories for this though. The attached houses and the condo style apartments, a lot of the lower priced homes are selling for much closer to their asking price than the larger detached houses, which, you know, in those types of properties we are seeing a little bit more negotiations going on. Now, looking at the number of houses that are selling over asking, it was 26% this month, so that's up slightly from November of last year. And then our months of inventory, which is basically our supply and demand for the market, we've got 2.14 months of inventory overall in the city of Guelph, which just put us in a seller's market. Then when you break that down per price point, anything under $600,000 right now, there's 2 months of inventory. So strong seller's market, between 600 and a million, we're at 4 months of inventory. So that puts us just kind of on the edge of sellers and a balanced market. And then when you jump up to that million plus price point, we've got 7 months of inventory, which actually is now just on the edge of a balanced and a buyer's market. So typically what we see with prices is anything in a seller's market, prices tend to go up. In a balanced market, they tend to remain flat. And then in a buyer's market, if you're in it for a long enough period of time, prices do tend to soften and go down a bit. So overall, if we look at the month of November, it was a pretty strong month. Average sale prices are up. The number of sales is flat from last year for November. If we look at overall 2018 compared to 2017, we're down about 10% in the number of sales in the city of Guelph. And the main reason for that is the stress test rules that were implemented in January of this year, as in combination with raising interest rates. Both of those factors put together have reduced affordability, and it has pulled some purchasers out of the market. What this has resulted in though is lower priced homes are in a lot higher demand this year. So lots of attached houses, condo style apartments, and detached under that 600,000. It's a very active market right now. What we'll probably see as we go towards December and the holidays is the market will continue to slow. That's a seasonal thing. It happens every year, so it's nothing to be concerned about. From a buyer's perspective, it's a really good time in the second half of December to get yourself a really good deal. From a seller's perspective, if you're going to be selling an investment property or a property that would appeal to a first-time buyer, then December's not a bad time to have your house on the market. However, if you are selling a larger, like a big family home, you probably want to wait until the new year to list that home. Now, I do think that you're going to be better to sell your house, even if it is a larger home, in the first quarter of 2019 compared to traditionally waiting till the spring. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, you're going to have a lot less seller competition in the first quarter. A lot of people will wait until March and April to list their larger homes. And what we're going to see in the second quarter is the Bank of Canada has indicated that they are going to start raising rates in the second quarter of the year, as well as we are going to see some further tightening on mortgage rules. So I think if you can get ahead of that, you're going to be better off. If you have any questions about the Guelph real estate market, please comment below and we'd be happy to answer them for you. Thanks and have a great day.